How you doing? This Mickey here with a quick CSG reveal. Just 5 cards. A lot of times people ask me, why you grade with CSG. Well, one, I just think they look really awesome. I mean, I don't think anything compares. I mean, with their slabs, I just think they look incredible. Also, because people are like, oh, resale, resale, resale. I think, unless a card gems, unless it's a 10, I don't really think you're getting that much of an increase in value these days. Maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago you were. But now, unless it's a 10, you're really not getting that much more value. And when I get CSG 10s, I usually do well enough. I'm not complaining. And also, I trust the grading. And to me, having accurate grades and not being shocked when you get a card back or scratching your head wondering what the hell happened is important to me. I like being able to trust who I sub with, and they're fast and cheap too. So to get started and stop beating ears real quick, so fresh out the box here. So first is Tom Brady 2003 Bowman Chrome Refractor CSG 9, shiny. So yeah, this is I thought I had a chance at gem, but with the black borders, it's just so difficult to get a gem on these. I mean, you're always going to get tiny little chips around the edges, especially on a card from 2003. So I mean, I'm pretty happy with the 9. I mean, the centering's good. I mean, this is just an awesome card. I mean, I'm still thinking about getting the X-Fractor, but we'll see. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this card right here. Next is Mike Trout 2012 Topps opening day. If you see my other videos, you probably see when I got this card. This also got a 9. Not really a surprise there. As you can see, it's a little heavy up there, slightly off-centered. CSG's gem is 55-45 centering, so this is probably just very slightly over. Also, there's a tiny bit of whitening down there on that edge, so 9 is a pretty good grade, and these are such low pop. This is such a low pop card. I think this is only pop 3 out of BGS, PSA, all them. So there's only 3 of these that are graded, so I'm pretty happy with a 9. I mean, a 10 would have been pretty awesome for such a low pop card, but it is what it is. Next is Juan Soto, Topps total to 5. Also a 9. I got hit pretty bad with the 9s this time around, but the grade is what the grade is. You know what I mean? Some people look at it like it's a subjective thing when it's not. There's certain flaws in the card. You compare it to the scale, and that's what the grade is. So, for instance, this card is like centered really nice. It's actually really sharp. Sorry, technical difficulties. Phone's dying. But it has a little bit of whitening around the corners, and when you have an all black card, I mean, it's just so tough. I mean, it's really hard to get a gem. And even this is already a 4-year-old card, but I'm pretty happy with the 9 for a card that only 5 exist. Next is Wander. This is Topps Archives or Topps TBT red foil. Initial signing out of 25, 9.5. This I was kind of hoping for a gem. A little disappointed in 9.5. Not 100% sure what hit it, that 0.5, but when it comes to that mint plus the gem, I mean, it could be something, very subtle. I'm thinking it's probably the corners. You could see a tiny bit of whitening on the corners, which would bring it down that half a point. But 9.5 is still good grade, and it's just a beautiful card. I just love this, and not a lot of people know about these, and certainly don't see the reds that much. I think this is just a retail product. I think the hobbies is the blue. And very lastly is One Soto 2020, orange sapphire to 25, 8.5. So this card I was a little disappointed in, but it's not, you know, it's no one's fault but my own. I really didn't see it. So the edges, corners, everything is just perfect. I mean, it looked like it was just pulled. The surface is super clean, but it's heavy top to bottom. See how close that top's chrome is to that edge up there, and how far that W is off the edge. And, you know, you can't really get around the centering, you know, it's just, that's what it is. It's an 8.5, but I mean, it's just a gorgeous card. You know, it shines like crazy. And I also got a couple other new pickups. I figure I'll just show why I'm at it here real quick. And first is Alec Bohm. So yep, I'm from Philly, and this is Alec Bohm Gold, numbered to 50, Stadium Club. I'm just a big fan of Alec. You know, he's progressing. He's just getting better and better. You know, sometimes you just like a player, not even 100% sure why. I think because they put him at third base, and you know, at first he got like 3 errors, and everyone was hating on him. And you know, you really just watched him progress and just, you know, become like really good at the hot corner. You know, so expecting more in him and from him as time goes by. We'll see. Next is Clayton Kershaw, Bowman Chrome Rookie Refractor. It's 7. This card was just so cheap, and I know it's a 7, but I just had to get it. I've been wanting something Clayton Kershaw for a while, and I mean, this is just an awesome card, some nice shine. Finally got something Kershaw. I mean, he has like the lowest ERA, like I think like the top 3 in history, and I just had to get something of his. I mean, he's the best pitcher of his era. So let me go get that. Next, I traded for this card. I traded a good amount of cards for this card. I had a guy allowed me to trade up, but it's Michael Jordan, 85 star Rookie of the Year, authentic. And so the reason it's authentic is because I had a little mark on it, and it looks like someone tried to erase it. So when you tried to erase it, he altered the card, and now it's just authentic. If you would have just left it alone instead of trying to be greedy, it'd probably be a pretty good grade, because it's centered, it's sharp. You know, it probably would have been like a 7 or something, you know, which would be pretty cool for an 85 star card. But, you know, you know, I don't really care. With that movie coming out and stuff, you know, I just think it was a great idea to pick up MJ. He's just becoming more of a legend. His legacy grows more every day. And lastly is my Grail card, is Mike Trout, Bowman Chrome, BGS 8, refractor. So I can't believe I got such a great deal on this. I can't believe I actually got his rookie refractor. I'm like super happy about this card. So it's only 8, but I think I'm gonna actually crack this out and resend it. I'm not sure if I'm going to send it to BGS again, because I do like the subgrades on a card like this, or if I'm going to send it to CSG. But the reason I want to crack it is because it's all 9 5s except for a 7 on the surface. So like if I were to send it and it got an 8, you know, it'd be fine. But I don't know this dude who sent it, and I don't know if he has fingerprints all over. I don't know if he wiped the card down. I can't see anything super obvious on it. Maybe like a little scratch here and there, but nothing too egregious to where I think it result in a 7. So I'm probably gonna send it to SubHub Grading. He's really good at cleaning cards. I think it's like a $10 service, and you know, he gets great results. People send him cards like this. He cracks it for you. He cleans it for you, and people get great results with him. I've gotten great results with him in the past. So, I mean, it'd be fantastic if I could get this to a 9. And, yep, and then that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, the reasons why I did these videos, why I'm doing these videos, is because I watched a lot of these videos when I first started grading, and, you know, they just really helped me, like, what to look for, you know, like how petty, you know, grading could be, you know, like the slightest little whitening or centering or tiny little scratch or fingerprint could really hit your card. And, you know, you got to know these things before you start spending your money subbing cards. And, you know, a lot of people are talking shit about grading these days, like it's a waste of money, it's a scam. Me, I like grading. I think it protects your cards. And, you know, I like seeing what I'm going to get. I like the challenge of it. And, you know, just like any collectible or anything, you really want to know the condition of it. So if you want to sell these cards in the future, you know, you don't have to get bad feedback because someone's like, you know, there's a little scratch on my card or this or that. They know what the card is. They know what to expect. And, you know, there's no issues. Transactions go a lot smoother. So, all right, well, I'll stop rambling. Thanks for checking this out. And until next time, thank you. See you.